difference between him and us. We try to find a way for everybody to survive and everybody to thrive. He always finds a way to separate the poor and the needy from the rich. You know, create opportunity among the few in the name of progressive. That is his choice, and that is why Ghanaians don't trust him. And that's why he's very disrespectful. Say, why are kayaka de say? No say about Bekaches. I did not me ye mono. Oh, moto abama me be your mampeni. Me ye monoma boni bebre. Baniema boni na me ye muna. Monto ma me ba me ye biem. Moto abama me be your mampeni. Me try teachers allowance. Me ba me ntwem.
Okay, so Miracles Dennis Aboagye is actually talking about Mahama and his government. Let's just be aware of that.
Obama mbe yo mampeni me free senior high school no me se me no progressive afi de amaye me ba me mana wo ho moto Obama mbe yo mampeni na afi bia wo ye adwuma wo wie college a ye gya mu nyina trafie ne ya fa kakra bi afi de me hyamo me ye ne sabiem me be yo mampeni wo ye adwuma na metua wo ye adwuma 1 year na metua 3 months ba me semo moto Obama me ba me ye ne 3 months wiem. How do you think people will believe you?
You say I'm for you, Dr. Bawumia.
Absolutely.
We are sure.
Absolutely.
It's a doctor.
Absolutely.
Vice President.
Absolutely. Because you see, Dr.
Mahmoud complain about the KUFFUOR led MPP government.
You see, we KUFFUOR. So about me, I'm about Tamils. Me come Hama. I'm about Tamils. Because me ba I'm about Tamils.
Yes, part of a KUFFUOR.
Now, see, again, you are making that you are jumping the conversation.
Okay.
Okay. What's okay KUFFUOR? Me ke what is me about Tamils? The difference is that Mahama has been president. It's penny KUFFUOR. Mahama, I am one so compare to Bawumia. Bawumia is vice president. You tipen no. Uduwechi. Utipeni KUFFUOR. Utipeni Atamels. Utipeni KUFFUOR. On say Okasaro Kaya on say KUFFUOR. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, is he a president of this republic? Specific question. Answer it. Context. Is he president of the republic? For the constitution of Ghana, don't we have specific responsibility and role of the president of the republic and the vice president and the ministers? Don't we have it?
So what basis name Fanto Abama Dr.
Monto Abama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, because the mandate as vice president the constitution and in the specific responsibilities are abiding the share and he's executed it to perfection. You see, one of the things that Mahmoud Bawumia sought to do was to try and build or bomode say or build it mine fapem. Okay. For a very long time into me nyamre ye into embre bia ye ba etwetwetweni unsa wudonwura wudoni an ye hwe. So I just wutwetwa so sa na wo baby. What he has been doing is to focus on see tunwura na seprekope. So wo man na so man no just barely 20% and omutumi yetumi capture mo in the tax net or mo contribute bibi to omani development e be dey say obetumi nya sika obehia de abo omani ho akwama. And so for a very long time this country we didn't know who was who. Yenim bebi ahwan wo, yenim bebi a obite, yenim bedwum obi ye, yenim anope obi sorry ye, yenim se ntia se wonya tiare so wonya tia. We didn't know until we could not even as a country plan properly in both expenditure and revenue terms. We couldn't plan. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia said, so listen, we need to formalize the economy. Formalize them. But what we are doing is build the foundation once and for all. And that's what he focused on. Until he's made sure, say, for almost about 7 years, we're building a certain structure. I'm telling you, say, see, keep it at this pace, Ghana will never be the same again. Today, and I mean, say, when me are doing, say, so with national identification card in our Ukraine. Okay. It me and maybe brave
Ghana card.
Yes, the friendly Ghana card, something that we never had. And then we got why can't say now we need Ghana
Ghana card.
There will be.
I think some 2011 or so.
I know yes sir. My main cousin Mitchell. Okay. Ghana card president Kufone Shasi. Yeah. When we to me I'm printing mass Ghana card. 2011, 2012, yeah, okay, yes, sir. In fact, 2011, 2012 cards no printing, it was obsolete. It became obsolete because a system I say to make sure say a better comprehensive. Now that's data now. Did you ever see any government print even 2 million Ghana cards in this country before?
Do you have to print 2?
We have done 17 million and above.
So it means the upgraded version of what we
exactly. Nasa card, and say we do your Ghana card, we want to ID card. card yes and health insurance and a card. Secondary school so no be our card. That's all we are talking about. We are talking about that card that today we are Ghana in our car America and our car Caribbeans now ba that's a BBI out to be for their traveling over Ghana. We are talking about that card that today who can register our business and now they register. And now to I go see your board ebe you BBI ba or bank account details or company our register or tax which year and it will BBI. That is the kind of system and structure that we are talking about. And I'm Ghana card we are building a credit scoring system. Ebe to me mama no akwesi aija yenya e friend say high purchase a twa ne kakra kakra yebetumi dey ene ebi abo man yi mu a yebetumi use sa credit scoring system no na Ghana ni bi etumi access sanoma way. The point is that with the kind of digital driver or mampeni Abediche Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia edi aba my way mu no, it is ensuring convenience for the people and increased productivity. Enunti na nei omo ananka owo ka omo mu wo my way mu no ene ye fi ho obi shoti moja ahimachi be 2 a.m. ewo besia tenrase if you tenrase about the closest hospital e be 2 hours e kwan no so ye ontumi nko ntina wada ho ne wewu ene Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia through the digital drive e the zip line aba anadu 2 a.m. kra wo hia moja ana wo hia owedru am yesebi wo life ye betumi e de aba am yesebi wo life and me no kata is because of this digitalization a lot of the services you use you touch e wo my way mu no aye convenient am manfo e ma aye transparent so e ma leakages e wo ho no so akofem e ma revenue for these service providers so akoso contributing positively to the growth of the economy. Utukwan, tell me which country in the world na it is in the western world it is the kind of economy and we can match any of these countries because of what we are building for ourselves. And if we continue to do this and protect it at the pace at which we are doing it, you can imagine what would happen to us as a country. That is what Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has been focused on. That is what Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has been working to build, to give us that foundation.
So which would share it?
Of course.
Managing our city, managing our economy in general. Meka Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia Ejuma. A
cabinet Ejuma. Your cabinet subcommittee on economy, which Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is part of.
Okay.
He's not the head. He's part of. In fact, the head of the cabinet subcommittee on economy was Mr. Alan Chamantin.
Was there a position for he as a person or the position he now occupy as the trade minister?
Oh, as a trade minister.
As a trade minister.
He was the chair.
As you see, you can say the subcommittee chairman is KT Hammond.
I don't know. I have to check if it's KT Hammond or not. But it was Alan Chamantin who was the head of the.
So what was Dr. Bawumia's role? Dr.
Mahmoud Bawumia is a member of the government. And let me tell you something. He's always said that the good, the bad, and the ugly, he's part. He's not running away from it too. Now, my Mr. question you. Who said this government, who compared to NDC government, NDC has done better than us? Sector by sector by sector, we have done better than the NDC. Admittedly, the macroeconomic indicators, hasn't been good. I know the inflation, forex exchange, nobody's running away from that. But even that, and I keep saying it, you look at the conditions. NDC and I mama what they say KUFFUOR inflation equal 40-year high. Tama NDC what they say for inflation equal 80%. Tama na NDC what they say China is shut down. Production almost half container near ton 1,300 it should you by 1,000%. Tama na NDC what they say US for high prices of goods crisis. The fact is that we are now extraordinary times. We are in difficult times. But it's happening all over the world. When we're having energy crisis, when we're withdrawing social safety net for our people, it was only Ghana. No other country was going through that. It was only Ghana. But in our context today, it is happening across the world. That doesn't mean education, we have done better than the NDC. We have opened access to education to a lot more Ghanaians than the NDC.
Okay.
We have made room for the poor. We have made room for the poor to have access to education than the NDC ever did. So we have constructed roads 3 times more roads than the NDC did.
Is it for the senior high school basic education in general?
Basic, senior, tertiary. We've done better than the NDC. The data doesn't like basic, senior. Tertiary. The data doesn't lie. I have it here. In terms of Enrollment in terms of quality, in terms of infrastructure, everything is here. Physical. You can't lie about this. You can't make this up. You cannot cook this.
Okay.
So I just say, I don't want to be in control. When it comes to data, I want to be in control. We've done better than them in education. We've done better than them in health. We've done better. We built more roads. SANDC ever did. 3 times. Health. See, let me tell you something.
Okay.
I gave you that classic example about zipline. Come here, this zipline man. Who did this for Kaya? Almost say zipline. Don't need them view my best man who That is what the NDC, my friend is saying, former minister and women organizer said. Or say drone no best man who What the drone has done is that in this country we had our mothers who were dying. Simply because our work no opemoja emedia gina woman when you're nkwa no when you're the bank where nyama no owuye o work obi anadwo owuye anadwo beso mu 3 am obi she krase o pedro ye pensuo de esi no so ye nyama no owuye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia any MPP aban hu say no yen to me ntoswa entwa so enrunning a health system you see until we quickly have to find an intervention. Okay. And this zipline if they say intervention by with them chips compounds. Yeah. Ghana, your health system, no, the lowest basic one, if any chips compound. Yeah. And no, it's in fact originally every electoral area should have a chips compound. Okay. From the chips compound, you go to the health center. From the health center, you go to the clinic. Next level after clinic, a polyclinic. Next level, a district hospital, regional hospital, now for tertiary hospitals to say 37. No, hold on. We have built more chips compounds than the NDC ever did. And do you know what that does? Do you know maybe do you know what that does? Okay. What that does is that one would say community bimu ewo ebia kasape na wo pa yaresa no. Yeah. Yare ka wana do deso mu a enya afe e na wo ba be call Ridge Hospital. Because one main Ridge Hospital, baby a wo hospital no e kwan ewa ana wo kro mu kwan ewa. You need an immediate intervention. Okay. That immediate first line intervention is the CHIPS compound. Yeah. Without the CHIPS compound, health infrastructure. CHIPS compound 1,737. That's the total number of CHIPS compounds that we have.
Separate from the mobile.
Yes. 1,737 new CHIPS compound. And 1,737. Hospitals, 12. Health centers 5, polyclinics 15. These are the agenda 101 district hospitals. And don't come 1,737 chips combined this year. Data doesn't lie. And the pictures are here. Okay. The pictures are here. Every single community with these projects and the location is here. And the reason why chips compounds are crucial, and say, and son, I better refer Waba Ridge and now 37. Now, as I say, Wako. A friend is saying, chips company, they say, we need to pay. There be a deal with here, and yet you are ambulance. There was no ambulance in this. We had no ambulance system functioning in this country.
Effective.
No functioning.
Oh, functioning is this?
The functioning ambulance. Oh my, we do 50. Then do 50.
So no functioning.
They say do 50.
But nurse.
Yes. Today.
But near ambulance.
Today. Every constituency has an ambulance. Every constituency has an ambulance. Enunti me ka chips compound. Once me shishaba wo. O ma me time a. Ya si chips compound no. Into wo yare a. Ansa na e bia because wen do be to kwan 80 kilometers no. Ye do be ko sa bia won ya hwe. Ya hwe wi ese do be baby. Enka no. Ye do moto abobo ya mu. Ye do moto truck so. Ye do moto motorbike. Open for not motorbike echi. Ni achiche na to. You ride in echi. Ni de ko hospital. Ye bedu na moje tu no. Na wewu. Ene your ambulance or ambulance you do betu na do eden you do back crash
say you need no be
na wo ho
but say you need no be
exactly
and they been
it is available the ambulance why in wo does every constituency have an ambulance or not? Okay, that's the question you should answer. So every constituency has been provided with an ambulance. Your emergency health services system has improved and the data is here. I have the data, I can open it to you. Which your ambulance sector, ambulance services there quite are impacted community now. It's here. You can see all of these things here. It tells you clearly that, but for the Nana KUFFUOR, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, there was no way we're going to show ambulance between 2009 and 2016. Now the total number of ambulances is 55 semi-functional.
Okay.
Semi-functional. That's a juma papa. Say, effective.
But a more juma senior ambulance.
When I say boy juma say possible, 55. Responses. I just say nipa dodoa and this for ambulances no afibia na tumi bo mo 5,000.
The 55 were 75,000
people, the whole country.
Okay.
And because of that, now your ambulance to population ratio. Let us say, Omani yadodo no, nipa dodo biya dodo ambulance no, it will be severe. Ambulance bako SFP nipa 524,000. 524,000 Ghana.
By the close of 2016.
Yes, 524,000 by the close of 2016.
That's 1:524.
2017 to 2024.
With a population of about 29 million.
Yes.
Okay.
2017 to 2024. This is how far we have come in our health sector, emergency services. Every constituency will ambulance be. Every constituency will ambulance be. Number of ambulances 307. 307 in Yatoaba Bekahon.
Okay.
307. I in Yatoaba Bekahon. 307. Responses 28,000 people. An ambulance every single of this data of the 28,000 we can tell you how many of the 28,000 accident BC and before you bet me actually do na asable to obu fi no mo free ambulance before mo you bet you ambulance no transfer from one hospital to the other and ambulance to population ratio reduce it from one ambulance to 524,000 people to one ambulance to 84,000 people. That's is the scorecard in the health sector. You can't cook this. You can't lie about this. You can't make this up. UGMC, University of Ghana Medical Center Phase 2 and another CCO. Look at that project. And then we are reading say University of Ghana Medical Center are yes 6 successful kidney transplant. Nana do buy and I say men kwaji sas busi ya mekoji almost about 40 something million or so euros here because of parliament. Men kwaji na me fan kwesi hospital in kwesi baby fofora and I will not be able to do that. Because Professor Tamos had a good vision, which is good. There, Professor Tamos cut a sword for University of Ghana Medical Center. You remember it? And when I listened to him, I was like, okay, because this was a plan that has been in the University of Ghana books since the 60s. Say, I see medical center be Emma University of Ghana, training doctors and cry day. Nana do buy no 1 2 in fact, BA. Your friend say obe operationalize the University of Ghana's Medical Center Phase 1 no. You know sign cogis bosia or parliament. Esa call University of Ghana said down ade we we. Yem BA mu na ye fe bin ka ho. You know Phase 2
a KUFFUOR baby.
Yeah in 20 or no be cut so.
There was no plan after the Phase 1. Phase 2.
There was a plan for Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3 since the 1960s. It is a plan there. I have plan in Kasam. So what you say? You know since the 60s plan or whatever. Oh, Professor Yitedana here cut sword no can you say it's been part of the university's plan since the 60s. You have plan in Castle. You have your plans here. Plan here the Castle. Why not buy or baby ye? Na do ne call parliament kwa Bosia. And not the call University of Ghana. No cut sword. No see Phase 2. So there were no secured loan for Phase 2. No. He went to take it from parliament. Okay. He went to the hands out there. He went to take it from parliament. So let me go here say. Say if you want to talk about the scorecard of the MPP and NDC, trust me, they won't get. Omampeni that Dondobani and Kasa being an Okawa parliament, the number of roads they've constructed, barely 4,000 kilometers. Barely 4,000 kilometers. Nana Danko KUFFUOR buying, you are constructing over 12,000 kilometers of road. And yet we have a lot more roads to construct. Look, NDC Babaimu. Between 1988 omo nananomba e PNDC fuyi. Okay. Between 1988 to 1992 omo tongana yemfidi enduma factories are not mine war factories are not your mine there omo ton mako over 60.
That's a PNDC.
Yes, omo ton 60 omo be run 93 no mo say factories here ye ton ye as a any basis legal basis we dey be ton tie mo betumi ache yen and omo call parliament. Sana omasifo na wo 92 93 mwa no mko parliament no mko pass mra. Think about it. NDC for penny abanya ewo wiase nyina obi an ye bida etumi call parliament e call pass mra say moma ye kwan na mom pass mra be ma etumi ni aton oman mfidi adwuma
moma ye kwan na mon hemra be boaye ma yetimi aton oman ni mfidi. This is data. This is analysis from Miracle's Dennis Aboagye. Obusua sɛ one ne yɛ adwen anaasɛ one ne ɛnyɛ adwen no fegu comment section hɔ no mma me. Yɛbɛsan so hyia biom in our next video. Makram.